Good morning, friends. How are you today? I am so happy to see you back again. And today is a special day. Well, all days are special because they're a gift from God. But today, we're remembering someone very special in our hearts, and that is our moms. Today, we're celebrating Mother's Day. Remember to be extra sweet to your mom today. Give her lots of love, do kindnesses for her, and just be so thankful to God for your mom. And I am thankful for my mom too. Well, our story today begins, but before we begin, let's review something. We have to learn about rules. Sometimes, always, rules are important. So, first of all, let's talk about scissor rules. In preschool, we use scissors, but the important thing is we don't cut our friends. We don't cut anyone's hair. We don't cut things that don't belong to us. We only cut paper that our teacher has given us and lets us cut. Those are the scissor rules. If we don't follow the scissor rules, no scissors. What about Play-Doh rules? There's got to be rules for Play-Doh too. So we can play with Play-Doh. We can't eat the Play-Doh. We can't throw the Play-Doh. We don't want to step on it and crush it into the carpet. We want to play with it, sit at our table, and play nicely with our fresh homemade Play-Doh. So those are the Play-Doh rules. Play-Doh rules, scissor rules. In our story today, the people did not obey God, so God sent prophets to remind them of the rules. The people did not listen. So God sent the king of Babylon to take over Judah. Let's look at our story now and find out what happened because the people did not want to obey the rules. Let's see. Are we ready? Here's a rule for you. Sitting still, sitting comfortably, no talking, just listening and paying attention. Here we go. Jeremiah encouraged God's people. The northern kingdom, Israel, had turned from God and was destroyed. The southern kingdom, Judah, was in trouble too. The people did not obey God. They lived however they wanted to live, and God was angry at the people of Judah. So God did not want to destroy his people. He loved them. So God sent prophets like Jeremiah to warn the people to stop sinning and turn back to God. Stop sinning, turn back to God. Did the people listen? No, they didn't. So God punished the people by sending the king of Babylon, here he comes, to take over Judah. King Nebuchadnezzar took some of God's people, the best and most intelligent men, to Babylon. Later, Nebuchadnezzar came back and took more people away. Then the prophet Jeremiah sent a letter to encourage God's people in Babylon. What did he say? This is what his letter said. While you're in Babylon, build houses and live in them. He's telling him what's going to happen. So he said, build houses and live in them. What else does he want them to do? Get married, have children, plant gardens together. God says you will be there for 70 years. 70 years, that's a long time. So build your houses, get married, have children, plant gardens. God has promised to bring his people back to the land of Judah, and he would keep his promise. And we know God always keeps his promises. I know my plans for you, God said. My plans are for your good. You have a hope and a future. You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. Jeremiah told the people that life was going to be hard because of the Babylonians. They would feel hopeless. So Jeremiah shared what God would do. God said, I will set you free. I will give you a king. Do not be afraid or discouraged. I will save you and be with you. I will bring you back to your land, and you will have joy. You will be my people, and I will be your God. How exciting. God did not give up on his people. Jeremiah the prophet told God's people that God was going to save them. Later, from David's family, God would raise up Jesus to be a new king, a forever king. So the people did not want to obey. They were taken away captive. God said, I don't want you to be discouraged. So he sent Jeremiah to tell him, it's going to be 70 years. So build houses, have families, plant gardens so you can feed yourself, but don't worry. God's going to keep his promise and take them back to their land. It's important for them to follow the rules, just like our scissor rules, our Play-Doh rules, your mom and dad's rules. We could plant something like a little garden, a little fun thing that you could do. You're going to need a Ziploc bag, some cotton, We're going to pull it apart a little bit. And this is like a window garden, just to see if you can watch plants grow. We're going to put our cotton in there. And have bird seed, it said. Get some bird seed because all these little seeds are going to sprout. We're going to pour some bird seed into our bag with the cotton. Then we're going to get some water. Pour water. Get it nice and wet. We're going to remember to zip it shut. That's important. Zip it shut. Then after you've done that, you can see the seeds and the cotton. You're going to take your bag and tape it to a window so the light can get on it. And after a while, you're going to look and see these little plants have sprouted. That'll be a fun little project to do. Your little window garden. What kind of garden do they plant? Well, it's great to have a garden for vegetables, to have your own backyard garden where you could have peppers and broccoli and carrots and onions all in your garden. That's what God wanted the people to do. So that's what they did. They had to get ready so they would have their own food. Well, since today is a special day for a special person that we love, our moms or your grandma or a favorite aunt, someone in your family that you love, and we're going to do something special. We're going to make a handprint frame. So we're starting out with this. If you're in class, you're going to get one of these. What you're going to do is color it. Color it as pretty as you can all around the edges of the frame. So you're going to color beautifully. You could do it rainbow. You could do it one color all the way around. It's your choice. So I just got mine started. I was going to do pink on this side. I think I'm going to do a different color on each side like that. Then what we're going to do is put paint on your hand. I'm not going to do it myself. And print it right in the middle. And your mom will have a forever memory of how your hand, what size your hand was when you were this age. We also have some beautiful flowers that we can put on. So you're going to get some flowers to choose. You're going to need some glue. Always need glue. And we will glue some flowers on our frame. Then your mom can take it. We'll put your name on it, and your mom can take it and put it on her refrigerator or somewhere special. It's because your mom loves you so much, or your grandma, or your nana, or your favorite aunt. Everybody has somebody that loves them, and we want to celebrate them on Mother's Day. So look at those beautiful little flowers. So it starts out like that, but when it finishes, it's going to look like this. And I already had a friend, Penny. I had her hand do her hand. So let's see what yours is going to look like. You could choose the color flowers, how you're going to do your frame, and we're going to put your sweet little hand right in the middle and write your name at the bottom. What a great gift for Mother's Day. So remember to tell your mom how much you love and appreciate her. Your mom is a gift from God. And your grandma or your nana, whoever takes care of you and loves you the best. That's God's gift to you. Let's read quickly before we have to go. We're going to review our Bible's lesson. Okay, where is God? That's our question for this lesson. Where is God? God is everywhere and he's always with us. You don't have to worry at all. God is everywhere and he's always with us. He's with us here. He's on the other side of the world. He's in the next room. Let's remember that, and we don't have to be afraid. Our verse phrase for this semester is, "The Lord your God is with you." Zephaniah 3:17. Let's say it together. The Lord your God is with you. Zephaniah 3:17. One more time. The Lord your God is with you. Zephaniah 3:17. Well, thank you for listening today and learning about keeping the rules and how God's people eventually kept the rules and are going to go get back to their own kingdom. Remember to say, "I love you" to your mom or whoever's the most important person in your life. And have a wonderful day. And remember, Jesus loves you. Until next time.
Family, may the Lord bless you and protect you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he look on you with favor and give you his sweet peace. You are loved.